Welcome to Energise Coaching. Here we're going to take a look at the abductor machine, okay? Now, abduction basically means taking something from the center of axis outwards. So if I was going to abduct my arm, I would be moving it to the side. In this case, we're going to be utilizing the glute medius muscles on the outside of the glutes. Now, there's two main components of the glute. Main components, there are more, but the main components are the glute max, the bigger part of the glute, which is involved in straightening the hip, and the glute medius, which we're going to be looking at here, which is involved with abduction of the hip, okay? So we're going to get into the start position. Now, before we get into the set, it's important to notice these two handles on the side. Now, if we're going to be focusing on this pelvic and glute area, it's important that we remain stable throughout the set. So by pulling hard on these handles, it's going to pull the pelvis down into that seat. Okay, now hopefully as I go through the set, you'll see that there's hardly any movement anywhere else in the body other than where we want it through here. Okay, now I'm going to talk you through what I'm thinking as I continue with the set. Now, as we get older especially, range of motion is hugely important. I would argue that it's more important than how much weight you're lifting. Okay, so I'm thinking about getting these knees as far apart as I can, but without moving anything else in the upper body or the torso. Okay, so range of motion, number one priority here. Okay, now tempo. Tempo is a fancy name for control. So I'm being aggressive on the way out. That's the faster part of the movement. And then I'm slowly controlling the lengthening of these muscles as the knees come together. Aggression, control. Aggression, control. And once you're finished, just lift your legs out. So that is the abductor or the abduction machine.